Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Today I am playing Cult of the Lamb. I have not really streamed this or played this in a very, very hot minute, so I'm going to start over with a brand new save file. I had a bunch of quests and tasks of sorts queued up on the other one, but I just got kind of overwhelmed because there were so many of them backed up, so we're just going to start completely over. If you've never seen this game before, it's pretty fun. If you like anything scary related, whether it's like a scary show, like documentaries, or like movies, games, anything of that sort, I feel like there's a good chance you'll like Cult of the Lamb, especially if you like cutesy art styles. This game is a game that I can involve you guys in without you having to buy or own the game in any way, shape, or form. Previously, the way that I did that was I would use Nightbot for like giveaways, but it was basically the Nightbot selecting a random person in chat to incorporate. However, since Nightbot is no longer working, I'm going to go about it a different way this time, but we will get into that in a little bit. I believe that's everything. Let me know how the audio and visual quality is. It's kind of hot in here, so I might actually get up really, really fast to turn the fan on. I'm sorry. But I'll actually play in a second. I'm sorry, it's just hot in here. Okay, problem solved. Sorry. If for some reason the mic picks up the noise from the fan, please let me know. Also, I did want to say hello to everybody, excuse me. Hello Coda, hello TFG Squad, hello El Bozo Goater. Hello, welcome in. Hello Towels, hello Hannah, welcome in everybody. Hello, Dennis. Welcome in. I'm so excited to play this. I feel like it's going to be nicer starting over because I'll be less overwhelmed. In a way, though, I feel like if you've never seen any gameplay before, it might honestly feel a little bit like a fever dream. Just a little bit. Okay, so I forget that I start out here. I think I just have to go to the back at first. It starts out kind of slow, but I'll walk faster eventually. My character is just like bound a bit at the moment, if you will, but it will not be like this forever. I'll reassure you, this is not the constant walking speed. The forest stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. I don't know how cut off that is for you guys, so I'm trying to read it out loud. I reiterate, this is not the permanent walking speed. Come closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops have thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes. Wise choice. Take the red crown, which I once wore. With it you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again. Now go. The game, by the way, had like black bars at the top and bottom. That was not my screen, that was the game itself. There we go. Now I can move faster. I don't remember what difficulty level I set everything on, so hopefully it's not like outrageously hard. See, this is the more normal walking speed. Wait, did I not get everybody? Clearly there must be somebody left that's still making that noise. I swear I got everyone. I suppose I'm missing somebody. Hello Megs, welcome in, and hello, I do not know how to pronounce your username in chat, but hello, welcome in, with like the pink emoji. All right. Fear not, I am Ratau. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I don't remember. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the land of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety, continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. I can't wait till the part where I can start, like, recruiting people, because that's the really fun part when I can start naming the cult members after you guys. And plus, as we go along and I progress in the game, oops. I had to focus for a moment. But as I was saying, as I progress in the game, I'll unlock more and more options for you guys to choose from for the cult members, so. Okay, bestie, I am clicking it. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I was clicking it, but I didn't know which button it was referring to for a moment. I don't know how well you could or could not see that though. Basically, I just have to like fight my way back to the area, and then I can do more of it. Basically like fighting your way to safety, if you will. There was a different way to walk past earlier, but I'm gonna go back here. How is everybody, by the way? How has your day been? Let me know. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead. Another poor soul is about to be sacrificed. Rescue them and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. Almighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? I do, because I'm rescuing them. Get away from my new bestie, right now. Get away from my new best friend, right now. Here we go. And I believe at this point is when we can discover our land. We have reached safety, you have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you'll be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. By the way, you can't see it, but my hair is in a low ponytail. I'm not bald. I did not cut my hair. Ooh, no, heretic defeated, no damage bonus, plus 50% on new items, 9 coins. Cool. All right. I think last time I named it Crystal Cult, but I don't want to name it that this time. Wait, I just thought of the best idea for the cult name. So, you know, like, you know how I revealed to myself in a semi-recent, but also not recent stream that I am secretly a crouton? I think it should be Crouton Cult. What do we think? I put it on easy mode because I realistically cannot do well at all in this game on anything more than that. I'm gonna be so real with you. This hallowed ground, which is once mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. I like it. All right, cool. You see what I mean? Like, it's meant to be like a scarier game, but at the same time, it's like so like cutesy with the art style. Okay, so in regards to form, there's only a couple of options right now. There is a deer, a pig, a dog, a cat, a fox, and then a cow. Yeah, there's nothing else down here quite yet. All right, so I was thinking, since these tend to be very laid back streams, that we could do it as a matter of first come, first serve. Is anybody in particular right now interested in being part of the cult, where I can name you after one of the members? You can pick out which animal you want to be, which color variation. The only thing that can't be selected is your character's traits, because the game automates that. So just that way it randomizes it for the player. Okay, so Hannah said it first, so I will name it after you. Hannah, which, here, I'm gonna scroll the screen to the right for a second so you can see a little bit better. Just give me a moment. I'll put it back afterwards. Okay. So do you want to be the deer, the pig, the dog, cat, fox, or cow? I'm gonna put it back to how it was so you can actually see a little bit better. Oops, did not mean to click that. And deer, pig, dog, cat, fox, or cow? Fox, okay. Now let me put it a little bit more how it was before. Okay, cool. And then in regards to color, there's orange, red, white, there's a bunch of different color variants. Let me know what color and then we can pick out what shade, because there's a couple of different shades for a lot of them. Unless you don't have a preference, because then I can just pick one. Pink? Okay, cool. There's a couple of different pinks, I feel like. This is the main one. Here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm gonna try minimizing the game a little bit more. Okay. I scooted it to the side a little bit. Let me know how that is. In the meantime, I'm gonna type your name. Just before I move on, is this cool? Okay, cool. I can already see the traits. It says that your traits are terrified of death, lose a -5 faith whenever another follower dies, and zealous, ignores dissenters whenever they preach. All right. It says I can assign you to chopping trees or clearing rubble. I'm gonna assign you to cutting down trees. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. I need 2 stone. Hannah's already getting the wood. Let me see. All right. Okay, I need a little bit more stone. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, by the way, yet, but I'm thinking of maybe changing up the vertical stream setup. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And I still want my camera to be on the top, but I kind of want to figure out a way to change it so that way you can see a little bit more of the game. So I know I try to center them as best I can, but I ultimately know that sometimes like it's gonna be a little bit cut off. So I will look into that and see what I can do. I'll try to do that over the weekend. All right, now that that's done. Gotta build a little campfire, because if I don't do that, I'm not gonna be able to feed Hannah, and that will not be good. Okay, it says follower can eat, and it's up to you to provide meals for them. This I already kind of know about, but I'll just keep reading it for you guys. The hunger of your cult can be seen on the top left of the screen. When this gets too low, followers will begin to starve. Find more food while crusading. Pick routes that pass through foraging locations. Plant farms to grow your own food. Seeds can be purchased or found while crusading. Gotcha. Just collect a berry. Just a single berry. How was everyone's day today? Rate your day today on a scale of 1 to 10 so far, 1 being really terrible, 10 being amazing. I collected quite a bit, probably more than necessary, but it's fine. I'm not gonna cook the one because it's literally just for Hannah. Here we go. Now I just build a shrine, but first we'll need more followers and more gold, both of which can be found when crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. They have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so that way he may be freed. Now go. There you shall find gold and willing recruits, and those who are not willing convert them by force. Your day was an 8? Well, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had a good day. It makes me happy. So this task in and of itself is pretty simpler. It's simple. It's a matter of going through there and gathering a bit more gold and trying to recruit another follower. Don't mind me just casually recentering the screen again. 1.5. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's also a good day. Waiting for it to load. I've seen some people, I don't know how they go about this, but they will take an overlay for their vertical streams. And one that would normally just be like a border frame around the game screen for like a horizontal stream, they take that and they minimize it heavily for a vertical stream and then just put the game in the middle of that anyways, that way you can actually see everything. But they don't always put their camera on the top for it, so I don't know. I'm basically just saying I'm trying to think of a different way that I could set this up, but for right now it's a little bit too late to do that. Crusader's Blade 1, a well-balanced blade dealing moderate damage. At damage 1.5, speed 1. I mean, that's all they're really giving me here, so we will just have to work with that. Entering the lands of the Bishop Lexi, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Good to know. Of all the spiders. I will read your message in just a second. Okay, actually, no, I'm safe right here. Typically it would be at least around to a 5 or a 6 out of 10, but I just got back from a book sale, so I just got quite a bit done today. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that you were nice and productive. I feel like that's always satisfying. And if it was for stuff that you didn't necessarily want to do, I feel like it just feels good to be productive whenever you finish whatever it is. Like, it feels nice. So I haven't returned yet, but I technically do have more gold, so we're already making progress there. Hello, Anthony. Welcome in. I have this game, but I don't really understand it that much, so I haven't played it lately. You should try it. There comes a time during the intro of the game where they let you select a difficulty level for like the combat mainly. Everything else is pretty much like the same, but regards to the combat, they like will let you choose how hard you want it to be. So if that makes you feel better, you could do that. Ooh, what's happening here? Ooh. How can this be? You were put to the blade them as all your kind were, and yet you stand before me unrepentant. The crown's power. Could it be? But I'm stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Audacity. I just play easy mode. I do too whenever it's an option in a game. Is the arachnid. The venom of fear knows no cure. Deals poison damage to enemies struck. Well, good to know. I'm going back to see if there's maybe anything I missed followers-wise. I need to bring back another follower. I don't think I missed anything. I'll probably just need to go back around again, but it's okay. Well, hello, new friend. Hello. I love how they're like not even reacting to me, just casually chopping down their trees. Like, sorry, stealing all your wood. Just casually taking your resources. Don't mind me. Okay, bye. I don't think there's anything else actually here aside from this being like a little practice spot, so I will keep going. Out of curiosity, if you are watching this live stream right now, whether it's you're watching it back or you're watching it while it's live, have you played this game before? I mean, I guess I could make that into a poll, but I can't exactly type that easily right now because the game needs both of my hands. Ooh, I forgot about this part. This was always fun.
Come on.
Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. Do the cards show me once, many lifetimes ago, or has that yet to be? I have always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. This time I got the lover's one, a heart offered, a vow made, plus 1 heart. True sight, weakness begs exploitation, 10% chance to deal a critical hit. This to me seems like a pretty good deal. Which one would you go for? Like the extra heart for like health-wise, or would you go for the 10% chance to deal a critical hit? Personally, I think I'm gonna go for the critical hit.
Come on.
Your deck decides your fate. You may find more upon your crusades. I will draw from them. Look upon it now. Sorry, I'm lurking mostly because I need to keep an eye on the dogs. No, you're fine. It's okay. I haven't. The second one, that was what I did. You cannot argue with the draw. One might as well argue with the ocean. Oops, did not mean to do that. Sorry. Now I can go this way. Ooh, and I got like half a heart to go with that. Ooh, what's gonna be here? Hey, rough house law, I just want to make sure they don't get hurt. You're fine, it's okay. You've come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty reader. The blood of the great ones destroy the red crown, which means it's time for battle. If you hear that right now, that was an airplane going over the house. First boss battle is typically pretty easy, so like I'm not that worried about it. Like it was that quick. They do get harder though, especially if you start out with hard mode. Ooh, okay, choose 13 lumber, 21 gold nuggets, or the berries. Honestly, I'm not that concerned about the food yet. I'm gonna choose the gold nuggets. There, so now I'm returning with an extra follower and more gold. If you have not already, please be sure to like the live stream. Liking the stream is completely free and it's a super easy way to support me. Thank you for being here, I appreciate you. Also, who would like to be the next cult member? It's first come, first serve right now. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers. I got some of the meat I can cook with, so that was why I was like hurting the animals. Grass, gold nuggets, some extra wood, some coins. Yeah, we're doing good. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. I'm relieved to see you made it safely and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so that we may continue. Hello. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Ooh, okay, the traits for this one look really good. For the traits, it says polyamorous does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse. 15% easier to level up, so it says they're gullible. And then royal pooper. All poops are golden. All right. All right, that's a pretty solid trait to have. I could also name it after my cat. I think I did that last time. I named a few after my pets. Megs, do you want to be the new cult member? Because I feel like I had you as part of it last time. On my old file. Okay. For the form, I'm gonna guess that you want to be a cat, right? I feel like that's a pretty solid guess. Okay, cool. Then what color? Unless you just want me to pick. I'm kind of vibing with like this like purpley indigo color. It's mainly purple though. Purple? Okay, cool. Do you want like the lighter purple or the one that's like more of like a blue indigo? Like lighter or darker? Okay. I'm gonna go with the darker purple. So you're gonna be a dark purple cat and you have a royal pooping trait. Love that. Okay, so Hannah's already chopping trees. I'm gonna have you work on clearing rubble. Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generates devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. Okay, so I'm guessing it wants me to craft one now. Okay, so I just need like 30 gold to be able to craft it. How much gold do I have right now? Oh, I have enough. I have enough. All right. I started glitching for a second, so I stopped. I thought for some reason I could put it wherever, because I swear I thought for some reason I put it in like this upper area. I don't know if you can even see my cursor. I thought I put it in this upper area last time, so then I went over there and it wouldn't work. I was like, why is it not working? But no, I was just being silly goofy and forgot that it had to go in the center. So that was my fault. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower, assign them to worship at the shrine. Then collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration. Oh. And we have a third one. Coda, are you still here? Even if you're lurking, can you just let me know really fast? Are you here? Okay. Perchance, would you like to be part of my cult? That sounds so terrible out of context. I'm so sorry. Because I was just gonna do it. But also, like, if you don't want to do that, I'm not gonna make you be part of it. Okay. What animal and color do you want to be, unless you want me to pick that for you? By the way, if you're wondering what's in that mug, that is coffee that I made before the stream because I have a bad habit of drinking evening coffees sometimes. Don't judge me. It's a problem. Which animals do they have? Okay, so I will recenter it in a moment, but I'm gonna move this so that way you can see the animal choices a bit better for a moment. So there is a deer, pig, a dog, a cat, a fox, a cow, and then this weird like spidery looking thing. I still don't even understand what it is, to be honest, so I just call it a spider even though it's not a spider. I'm moving over to this side so that way you can see. clearly. Again, deer, pig, dog, cat, fox, cow, and then weird spider thing. As we go on, we unlock other ones. I'm gonna be the deer. Okay, then what color deer do you want to be? And fun fact, that was actually what I was gonna choose for you if you just was gonna let me surprise you. Like, that would have been my go-to. I feel like this like teal color would be kind of cool. I still don't remember who was doing it, but last time that I played this game, one of you in my chat that was part of the cult, your character started like eating the poop off of the ground. Red deer would be solid. Okay, cool. Now let's adjust the screen again, and we will be on our way. Okay, let's see. It says your traits. Polyamorous, does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse, and you're zealous. You ignore dissenters whenever they preach. My inspiration. Okay, I already know how this part works, but I'm gonna skim it over anyways. More followers worshiping at your shrine, the faster they will fill up. If the shrine is full, they will stop worshiping until it's emptied. Once you have collected divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. Okay. Collected a single piece of divine inspiration. Okay, so I unlocked the temple, but I also need sleeping bags. I need some divine inspiration for that, so we will go back. What do I need so I can craft it? Okay, I do not have enough wood and stone for that, so we need to fix that. What is that little red circle above your head? What's wrong, Coda? Coda looks a little unhappy with a little red circle above your head. I should have asked if my character could be a lesbian. This week is Lesbian Visibility Week. Oh yeah, I think it is. I thought I heard something about that. Well, happy Lesbian Visibility Week to everybody out there who's lesbian. You are loved and appreciated here. Thank you everybody, by the way, for being patient with me today, for the fact that I keep like adjusting the screen periodically. 100% for future Cult of the Lamb streams that are vertical. I'm going to figure out a different layout style to have available for it. For right now, it's just a little bit too late to be doing that, and I just didn't think it would be as big of a deal as it is. But no worries. We're making it work for today, and again, I will think of a better layout idea by the time that I do another Cult of the Lamb stream. Hannah is hard at work in the corner. Ooh, this one's gonna take forever to knock down, probably. This is gonna take a hot minute, so I'm literally just gonna hold down the mouse the whole time. Well, actually, Coda is worshiping at the shrine. Hannah and I are over here. I might have Megs come and join us. Speaking of, where'd you go, Megs? Where are you hiding at? Oh, you're over here, okay. Not exactly what I meant, but you know what? Yeah. I just feel bad. Look at. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Here. I'll help you, Hannah. That way it'll go a little bit faster with both of us. Watch it not even cut down all the way because it's too big or something. Well, that's doing better. It's going a little bit faster now. I do need the wood though, so I'm just gonna keep here for a while, and then I feel like we should have more than enough by the time that it's done. 'Cause this is like a big tree, and it's taking forever. By the way, you guys can hear the game, right? Like I'm not, like it's not muted or something, because I feel like I didn't ask earlier whenever I should have. It's almost done. Almost there. There. Thank goodness. I believe last time I put it somewhere up here, so I'm just gonna put it here again. And both of you stop what you're doing and help me build this. It will definitely help a ton once we have this ready. I believe I have to do a sermon for you guys once every day. The temple is the center of your cult. For you'll preach sermon. That's what I thought. To grow stronger and perform rituals that would to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your words. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within the temple. Come on, besties. I'm giving y'all a sermon. Come on, gather around. Is everybody listening? Put your listening ears on. Strength of the flock. Through the faith of your followers, you grow stronger. Forming sermons will draw power from them and allow you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with the higher loyalty level will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have and the more loyal they are, the quicker you will gain new abilities. E for accept. Permanently gain half a heart? Absolutely. Ah. I want to see about doing a ritual too. You are amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines that way they might obey you. Return to the lands of the faith and seek out the commandment stone fragments. With these, you'll be able to declare new doctrines. Woo! I'm gonna have both Kenna and Megs go join Coda over there. Before I go off, I think I'm gonna craft a few spare mules and leave them here. Just that way they're ready. I guess it's not crafting, it's cooking. I swear at one point I thought there was like a little salesman that stayed on this side, but I guess it's just like not unlocked yet or something. How is it already like 42 minutes into the stream? That does not sound right. First part of the task is done. I return to the land of the old faith. Find the commandment stone fragments. Alright, guess I just gotta keep an eye out for it. It says the apostates, I'm gonna talk. Cleaver 1, a mighty tool of unstoppable brutality. Swing with intent. Damage up 3 points, speed down like half a point. I mean, I suppose. Does not sound perfectly ideal, but the damage does sound good. Oh no. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. So rude. The sheer audacity. Yeah, I definitely see what the description meant whenever it said it was a little bit slower. So it definitely feels a little bit slower. I can't swing as fast. But it does do good damage. I'll give it that. Ooh, time for another card. Okay, so I know it's a little bit cut off, so I'll make sure to read these for you. So the options right now are telescope. Survey what will one day be yours to conquer. Reveal the map. Or divine strength. The vigor of the great ones course through you. Attack rate increased by 1.25. What would you guys choose? Let me know. I feel like the map is pretty important, but at the same time, the divine strength sounds pretty good as well. Well, it's on this screen and I'm not like actively being attacked. I'm going to type that poll that I was wanting to a bit ago because I kind of forgot because I got a little sidetracked, but it's okay. Oops. I love that I like fully typed out a poll and then I hadn't even clicked the typing bar apparently. So just nothing worked. I'm gonna leave it up there for just a little while. And then afterwards I'll probably just do a more standard poll like, have you liked the stream? I ended up clicking number 2. Alright, so I went this way, but where else do I need to go? Oh, through this way. Okay, I just didn't see it at first. I was like, what? Excuse me? I'm glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Ooh, good to know. Let's shoot 5 enemies with. Okay, so hold the aim. Oh, this is for me to practice right now. Okay, I see. At first I was like, wait, what? Where are the enemies? I just didn't register that these were like practice dummies. There we go. And makes me say, we'll now drop fervor. Collect these to replenish your curses. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses. Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting it refuels your curses. Gotcha. Understood. Pretty sure I took care of it. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything in here. I think I'm good. All right, cool. A little bit more careful health-wise, so I do need to conserve as much of it as I can before the big battle towards the end. Ooh, got a bunch of money from that. Well, which direction should I go in next? I can go to any of the areas that actually connect through here. I feel like that might get us another member, but to be honest, I'm trying to focus on the tasks at hand. Uh-oh. Because ultimately, at the very end, it's going to lead to the big boss battle, like either way. I'm going to go towards this, just for now. There's another one just like stuck here anyways. Well, now I need to save them. I had to spend money to save them though. From what I can tell with this little swirly part, I think they were meant to be like a, not a lamb, but I think they were meant to be like a sheep. Now I'm just like casually breaking all their stuff to get extra money. Just casually breaking like all their belongings, right? The essentials. When it comes to that map part where I can kind of choose my path, I've never quite figured out there's certain things I should prioritize over others. I just kind of go with what I think is best and hope that that was the correct choice. That was pretty simple. Ooh, okay. This is pretty much what I have now, I think. I don't know what would make this different. Never mind, I switched it back out. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me try something with this. Okay, I think this is the one that I want. I was getting confused with the way I was looking at it. That was pretty good. Maybe one of these days I'll try a save file where I put the game mode to be a lot more difficult. It's just like stressful playing like that for me. I landed over here again, so. The heart's one, a minor remedy. Gain an extra half heart or diseased heart. A heart rife with vicious corruption. Damages everything on screen when hit. Ooh. I've been doing a lot of like the damage related options, but I feel like, to be honest, it is still really important to focus on like the health aspects that I can get as well. I'm gonna go with the heart's one. And then we go back this way. They didn't even stand a chance with that. And then I don't remember which direction I came from, so I don't know if I should go to the top or right. Eons agone, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon, alas? 'Tis the nature of beasts to forget and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, and mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, and molded this world to meet them in theirs. We're a land of many gods once, hundreds now. There, got all the stone fragments, so that was a big part of the quest. Cool, cool, got that done and over with. We found enough fragments to form a commandment stone. Commandment stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a new commandment stone. Gotcha, click accept. I'm gonna have to make a new doctrine whenever I get back, but for now I need to find Lexi and Darkwood so I can complete them. We acquired a feather necklace. The follower will have increased movement speed. Well, good to know. Don't mind me just casually stealing some of the devotion. See if there's anything I can actually gain from all this, but right now it doesn't seem to be really giving me anything. So Well, I can't go over there. Which direction exactly did I come from? I think I came from over here. Okay, yeah. Let me go up above then instead. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay, that one does not seem good. I'm a little bit faster with that, but it slows down my amount of damage. I honestly don't even feel like that's worth it. No, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you. I keep managing to find my way over here. But yeah, sure, why not? Shield of Faith. Take refuge in your devotion. When attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. Rabbit's Foot feels lucky and fluffy. Increases chance to spawn better chests. Absolutely. Immediately I'm choosing the Rabbit's Foot. That sounds amazing. They didn't even see what was coming up behind them. I obviously need to go this way because it's very well highlighted. Ooh, I believe this is the next boss battle. This is not even who I was trying to go for, but all right. Hello, bestie. You've now been converted. Okay, so I can choose 13 berry, 14 lumber, or 20 gold nuggets. I'm gonna say this is we're slowly increasing the amount of people. I feel like we're doing decently well on wood so far. I'm gonna say berries. I don't know if that was the right call here, honestly, but it's okay. It's to kill Lexi and Darkwood, and to be honest, I'm not even like I haven't done that yet, and so I don't want to fully leave until I take care of it. But then again, you guys are relying on me to feed you, so I'm gonna try not to take too long. But we will see. There was a point where I could choose which pathway I wanted to go on, and so I'm gonna try to find that again to see if I can get to where Lexi is. It's looking like right now I can't this. I might have to go back around like all over again. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to. It says that you guys are ready for another sermon right now. We'll just have to try again another time. It's okay. Okay, the dogs that I'm watching have ate their dinner. All dogs, including my own, have ate dinner. I'm watching 2 different friends' dogs. Are they compensating you for it, though, at least? Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. I recentered it slightly again, so I hope that's a little bit better. Okay, well, good, good. I'm glad. I was gonna say, they need to be compensating you for that kind of thing. Hold on, I'm typing something. Yeah. I see you. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, if I could stop making typos. Okay, there we go. And that I'm just gonna leave there for the remainder of the stream for funsies. Hello, Hannah.
Shalom, Baka.
Great leader, the cult is growing by the day. It is time you gave it a name. I'm gonna name it Crouton Cult. Crouton Cult! That has a nice ring to it. Thank you, Hannah. One of my neighbors and the other dogs are my friends. Oh, good. I'm glad it all seems to be working out. Oh. Let me just go around right now and make sure that there's no poop that anybody's left around, and then I'll start a new sermon. It just sounds so odd out of context. I also do need to craft a handful of beds, because I haven't really done that yet. Oh, see? See? One of you went to the bathroom. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. That I knew. And if a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout the cult. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Nice, so far so good. Praise the lamb. Hello, actually a fungus. Welcome to the stream.
Shalom, Baka. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna set up this character and then we'll do one of the sermons. So we have Megs here, Hannah, we have Coda. Who would like to be this one? If nobody says anything, I will probably just name it after my cat. But I do want to read the traits. It says, against sacrifice, -5 faith when a follower is sacrificed. Fair enough. And then petable, can be pet. Aww. Kinda cute. Oops, that was probably really loud, I'm sorry. Can you do it, Kelly? Okay, cool. Do you know what animal you want to be, and do you know what color? I wish I had the amount of options that I had on the other file, but I'm just feeling a lot better starting over with like a clean save file at the moment. Just for a quick refresher, there's a deer, pig, dog, cat, fox, cow, and then 2 different variations of like this little spider thingy that I don't even fully understand really. Yeah, I want to have good or at least funny traits. Fair enough. My mod Megs has the royal pooper trait, so that was funny. I wonder if there's anybody that's like really fully unlocked like every single form that you can be. I'm gonna be the pig? Okay. And then do you know what color you'd like to be? I hope that's not like obnoxiously loud whenever I drink that. If it is, I'm sorry. I don't mean for it to be. Oh, I guess I should probably scoot it to the side so you can see the color options better. That's my bad. Whoopsies. Here. I'll put the screen back how it was. There. Now you should be able to see the colors better. You want to be blue? Okay. There's like a couple of different blue variations. You want to be like a lighter tealish kind of blue, a middle blue, or a darker blue? Or do you not care? Because if you don't specify, I will just pick one. I also feel like the cult grows pretty quickly initially in the game, or at least like decently quickly. I don't think it'll be long before there's another one. I wonder if there's anything that can be done to influence what traits it picks, or if it really 100% is randomized. So I always just figured it was random. But then again, I might be able to influence it and I'm just like not aware. Putting it a bit more how it was now. I selected the middle blue because I don't see an answer in chat at the moment, and I do need to go ahead and move on soon. So I hope that that's okay. It is random, but later on you can have some influence on it indirectly. Gotcha. So is there like certain behavioral choices or things I can say that'll influence that? I selected the middle blue because I needed to be able to move on in the game, so I hope that that was okay. Clear trees and collect wood. You know what, yeah, 'cause I think I'm gonna need some more of that for building the beds. There's another one right there already. Hello. Okay, for the traits, it says strong constitution, heals 15% faster when sick and in bed rest. Natural skeptic, on recruiting follower, immediately lose 10 faith. And then petable, can be pet. I'm stacking on chips because my mom is bringing me home dinner later. I never got the Sonic that I wanted the other day and I still want it. A Sonic cheeseburger sounds very good. Sounds delicious, actually. So actually, a fungus, I know that you were wanting to wait for like funnier traits. So do you want to be this one or should I just kind of randomize this one? I think for the most part, everybody that's been like active or partly active in chat today has already become part of the cult. So if you are not interested in the traits, no worries. I will literally just name this one after my cat. I've never had Sonic. I, for a long time, wouldn't really eat their food. I just went there for drinks, but I started kind of liking their cheeseburgers. Name this one fungus? Okay. Do you know what color and animal you want to be out of what I have so far? I still don't even know what those little spider looking things are, and I feel like I should know, but I don't. I know they're probably not spiders, but I call them spiders anyways, so I don't know what else they are. Purple, please? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which one that is, so please forgive me for being small brain right now. I'm assuming it's one of the ones that I think looks like a spider. The green one? Okay. Thank you for being nice about it. Because I was already kind of embarrassed. Right? I hope this purple is okay. Is everything good before I click away? Name is Fungus. You're this animal, and I made you dark purple. Last call before I click away. What is that one supposed to be, though? Who's a good follower? Yes, you are. There we go. I pet you. New recruit has naturally skeptical trait, rude. Okay, cool. Got that unlocked. Oh, lovely. We love just casually having a body pit. It was the first mini boss. He's like a worm with horns and a weird mouth bumps on his head. I mean, like, I feel like I had, like, seen it before. I just, like, didn't really realize what kind of animal it was supposed to be. Oh, and I think last I checked, it was saying that I needed to do a sermon. So let me just do that again. Come on. Gather round. Gather round, children. I don't even know what I should be going for here. Main weapons have a chance of poisoning enemies when attacking. They will appear on your crusades. Attack. What does this one say? 3 new curses will appear on your crusades. I think I'm gonna go with the Bane weapons. What is that for? Was I mispronouncing something? Because I would not be surprised if that was the case. I butcher all kinds of words all the time. What did I just hear? Oh, it was a notification from Steam. I was like, what is that? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Click out of that. I didn't know why it was wanting to do that. I still need to kill Lexi and Darkwood, so that's something else I'm gonna work on. Looking to find inspiration. Oh! Golden poop. Thanks. I'm cleaning it up, Kelly. I'm sorry. I cleaned up the poop. Oh, I get what you were doing. I just didn't catch on right away. I get it now. Before I do much else, I'm just trying to make sure that it's like clean overall because I'm not trying to get y'all sick. No, thank you. Please don't get sick. All right, I think we're good. You guys seem to be doing fine hunger-wise, so I might just leave that be, to be honest. Oh, it says declare a new doctrine. Okay, I haven't done that yet, so I need to, I guess. Whoopsies. Sorry. What's a classic? The Tropical Punch Kool-Aid Jammers. You know what else is a classic, in my opinion, is the Glacier Cherry Gatorade. Which, by the way, if you're somebody that calls them by their colors, it's like the whitish kind of clear looking one. Bonfire ritual, unlock. Dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. Absolutely. Sounds like a grand old time. Got a soft spot for those Mondo drinks or the Kool-Aid ones that were in the Mondo bottles. Do you guys remember those fruit juices that were in those like plastic barrel-shaped bottles, but like the lid was like a foil thing that you would peel off? It was typically things like fruit punch or whatever. I don't have everything needed for the ritual right now, so we will just be done for the time being. Yes, we had those at summer camp. I feel like I haven't had them in years, but I like remember the flavor and like the way that the bottles feel so distinctly. That, and you know what else I missed that was really good from the past? Does anybody here remember Yogos? Because if I had a container of Yogos right now, you best believe I would be eating those. I would have that and then Cheez-It grips. I don't like normal, I almost said normal grips. I don't like normal Cheez-Its because they smell like feet to me. But Cheez-It grips, however, were scrumdiddlyumptious. Return to the land of the old faith, gather bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple. Okay, I will, Bestie, but I still have Lexi to defeat, so... Ritual perform using bones of your fallen enemies. Oh, lovely. After slaying an unbeliever, desecrate their bodies to gather their bones and use them to perform dark rituals at your temple. Gotcha. I hear you. So remember the flavor of those barrel drinks? Me too. I like the glacier blue Gatorade and the light purple one. That has me curious. So if you, I know a lot of you are kind of lurking right now, no worries by the way, but if you are in chat, do you call Gatorade by their flavors or their colors? They don't sell them where I am, Megs. I haven't seen them since I was in like elementary school. Everybody seems to be doing good right now. And she didn't smell like feet. I think it's the feet smelling like cheese. That, and then I also think that Fritos smell like feet. Gross. Looking back at the side, it says Kaleshi and Darkwood, and then Faith of the Flock returns to land of the old faith, collect bones. That, honestly, that part's very simple. Or any ritual in your temple. This bottom part, I'm not concerned about. It's the top part that's been there for a little bit longer that I'm more concerned about. Oh, wait, I haven't made the beds yet. I need to go make beds. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's like 5 of you now, I think, so let's go do that over here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Gotta make sure I make you guys some beds. If your feet smell like Fritos, then you've got corns. I mean, listen, in all seriousness, if your feet naturally smell like Fritos, please go get that checked out. And if your pet's feet smell like Fritos, that is also a potential problem. And you said colors, I mean both, but mostly colors. They don't get Gatorade often. I call them mostly by colors, except for the one that I like, because like I have the actual flavor memorized, so that's like I think the only one that I call by its name. Ooh. Okay, fast play designed for many cuts, low damage but lightning quick. I don't know how I feel about the low damage though. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I thought it said touch of tuna, and I was like, ew. Oh, thank you. I guess I'll just go with this, unless it's telling me to take both. Oh, okay. It was telling me to take both. Never mind. I just didn't realize it. Did I get all the bones? I believe so. I was trying to get that bird that was on the side, but it flew away. Almost it swam away. Embarrassing. I love whenever I can't speak correctly. Alright, cool. I feel like there were other bones though. Where did they go? Ooh, what does that say? It says, Death's Door, hope to be turned away. When hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. Absolutely. Give me that right now. So do you have a favorite weapon or curse yet? I do not. I'm not gonna lie, that one that I had a bit ago, I'm having a hard time remembering the name, but like it looked kind of like just a really big axe, and it made me a little bit slower. But I liked the damage that it did, because I felt like it had good damage. Alright, so for the card, since I know it's cut off slightly, it says, the lover's won a heart offered, a vow made, plus 1 heart, or divine curse. If the well within deepens, the power grows. Curses consume 25% less fervor. You see, I feel like they're both very useful though. And you could check on my neighbor's chickens. No worries, take your time. like the cucumber lime Gatorade. There's a cucumber lime Gatorade? I mean, I knew there was a lemon lime, but yeah, axe makes you a bit slower and hammer makes you even slower. I do still like the axe though. What would you choose here, Fungus? I'm assuming that's what I can call you in chat now. Just curious about what you would pick here. I kind of want to try something as well. I have the lights on me on, I believe it is fade 3. Not the voice crack. I believe it's on fade 3, but I want to see what it looks like if I just put it on red. Oops. There is a big ad in the way on my own stream, and now I can't see. I want to see how that looks now. I'm waiting for it to like look correct on the screen. If you get hit a lot, the lovers, but I would choose the fervor one. I admittedly am not always like the greatest at combat, given I do still have it like on an easier mode. But I do get hit a lot, so I feel like the lovers would probably be a little bit of a smarter choice for me then. Okay, that looks cool and all, but now I kind of feel like I miss the fade, so I'm gonna put it back on fade. There we go. Okay, so it is true. The red crown sits upon the brow of another. However, how? We did everything we could. It matters not. We need to not bother Shimura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. Oh. Well, that was sudden. Trying to get all the bones. Try to do that for the quest. Ooh, acquired brick flooring. I do want to decorate eventually whenever I have enough supplies. And you can call me Fungus or Mycelia. Did I say that right? I think so. I hope so. You'll hear me say that a lot. It's just because I put a heavy emphasis on trying to pronounce people's names correctly. I mean, words in general, but especially people's names, just because I completely understand how frustrating it can be whenever your name gets repetitively mispronounced. So I just put a lot of emphasis on it. That's all. Okay, now I still just need to get Lexi, and I still need to perform any ritual in my temple. I felt like there's a different direction I could have walked in back here, but at the same time, I just saw Lexi and I can go this way, so I don't know. I'm worried that I'm like not going in the right direction here. I did? Okay, cool. Cool, cool. I don't know. Oops, sorry. That was my elbow hitting the table, if you heard that. I don't know which direction I want to go in. That's the thing with these. It's just like, I like this game, but at the same time, I feel like I'm also not very smart with it. So I worry that I'm not making the right calls. I wonder if anybody's made any videos about this game where it's like the Cult of the Lamb iceberg and they like delve really deep into it and like all the lore and stuff. I would watch that. That'd be fascinating. This reminds me of like the blood web thing on Dead by Daylight, which I do not personally play, but my fiance has played it before. Hero card, food, follower, or combat. I feel like right now I don't think there's anybody else in chat that is going to be interested at the moment, so I probably won't do follower. I think we're doing decently well on food. I'm just gonna go for combat. I feel like I need more practice anyways. All right. Wasn't too bad. I still feel like this game is very underrated and deserves more people playing it. I have gotten so many tarot cards already, it's not even funny. And honestly, whenever I get them, it's probably one of the top highlights of the whole game to me, is because I read and use tarot cards IRL. So like, it's fun to me. I just hit the straw on my drink. That was loud. The heart's one of mine. A remedy, gain an extra half heart, or fortune's blessing. Oh, blessed vessel, fortune bestows her gift onto thee. Receive double the health when healing. Ooh. They're both like health related, but I feel like this one's like inevitably so much better sounding. I say when we get followers, we give chat a few minutes to say who wants to be it. If no one does it, we name something funny. I mean, sounds good to me. What I did before was I used to use Nightbot, and like it's kind of an annoying story, but I had a bunch of issues with it and it kind of just like stopped functioning for some reason. But there was a giveaway feature on there. And what I would do is I would pick a code word and I would tell everybody what the code word was. They would send it one time each, so that way Nightbot could register who was saying it and who was entering the giveaway. And then I would end the giveaway and it would select a random person that said that, and that was how I would choose who would be selected to be in the cult. But unfortunately, again, Nightbot just does not want to work anymore at all, ever. So, goodbye, Nightbot. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but it's already been done, so it's too late. Ooh. Chance of poisoning enemies when attacking, 3.2 damage, but the speed makes me a little bit slower. Hi, sorry for being late. Walking home took longer than I thought. It's okay, Shiver. Welcome in. I made a Nightbot forever ago. I use Streamlabs mostly. You have me curious now. I'm going to go check out your channel. Don't mind me checking out your channel mid-stream. I subscribed. What are you drinking got me curious. I just about finished it, but you know how I have a coffee issue? It's one of my evening coffees that I definitely do not need to be having. Of course, you're welcome. I am faster with this, but at the same time, the damage for what I just grabbed is better. I feel like I need to hurry back to the clock soon because I feel like you guys need food. Diseased heart. A heart rife with vicious corruption. It damages everything on screen when hit. Or true sight. Weakness begs exploitation. 10% chance to deal a critical hit. I feel like this maybe has some kind of consequence that I'm not realizing, but I could also be reading way too much into it. Having caffeine too late is so relatable. It's literally just a force of habit, and I've had this problem for years, and I need to not. If they say more espresso, less espresso, JK, it's actually not true. Oh, by the way, super quick fungus. I feel like I'm being mean every time I say that. I don't know if you had read into the rules at all in the chat at all. But just in case you were worried, I did not consider that self-promoting or discussing of content. My whole thing that I have written on there for that kind of a subject says to not directly promote yourself unless I directly give you permission or if I ask about your content. That was me being innately curious, so I went and I checked it out myself. Do not worry, my friend. I got you. Curiosity got the better of me. I have not played Pal World, but I've heard a lot about it. Didn't they get, like, sued by Nintendo? I thought they did. The reason I brought that up, by the way, is because I have had people before be very confused about that. And I as well have been confused in other people's chats. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here. Hello. Hello. That was a lot. There was a lot going on just now. Yeah, it got super. I don't know who won. Yeah, thanks so much for that. I suck at being consistent, but I love making stuff that makes people happy. And that's the right attitude to have. It absolutely is. And you know, I will say, I don't know how long that you have made content for. I myself, here, let me just do the math for a second in my own head. This September will be 5 years of streaming for me. I started making videos in 2020 in March, and then I started streaming in September of 2020, so. I feel like I've been going for a hot minute now, and I have had eras of being less consistent, but I've gotten a lot better about it. It's very personal, so I will not be getting into it publicly, but I had to go on a bit of a hiatus recently. I'm doing a lot better now, and we are slowly recovering from said hiatus. Shiver, can you look that up then, if you don't mind? Like, can you see if anything ever came of that? Because, like, I knew there was some kind of a lawsuit going on, but I don't know what happened, or if they even made that information public. Here's the flaming shot too. Shoot a piercing bolt of fire, hold and release at the mark to make it explosive. Sure, why not? Wait, why does it have like a dark red arrow? Oh, let me try something. Oh, I should not have done that. I basically just wasted it. Oopsies. I keep finding these other characters and I'm like, no, this is not who I'm trying to find. I feel like I'm clearly doing something wrong or I keep missing something, but I just am trying to find Eshis so I can defeat them. Please and thank you. There we go. Aw, there's a spiky little crab. Hi, spiky little crab. Oh. Next, you do anything for stream anniversary? I honestly don't even know. Sometimes I do, like, I feel like a lot of the time I do fun stuff, but sometimes I don't. I don't remember if this was for, like, the 3-year stream anniversary, but, like, I know Shiver knows what I'm talking about whenever I say this. I, a couple of years ago, tried to do an 8-hour live stream that day, and for some reason, my internet just would not stop fighting me. It felt like no matter what I did, and mind you, you can't see, but my router is right behind my chair on the floor, And there's no reason for me to not have good connection. But for some reason, it was just like unbelievably messed up that day. And I kept cutting out over and over and over. Just, you get the idea. It was a whole hot mess. That stream is very cursed in this community. And I'm pretty sure almost all of it is unlisted. It was a nightmare. I think Nintendo's going after them again, but at least we know why now. It's because Sony took Pocket Pair under their wing and Nintendo feels threatened of the franchise. Because they obtained 4th patent, but I don't know what that means. Barbato's more like Barlamos. I think I should upload again. I plan to upload sometime this year through this account I'm on. And you should! I implore both of you to do your best and enjoy it. Okay, the chickens are good. I collected 5 eggs. Are you going to... Why did I think you... Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I was just said something real goofy. I did not need to say. I was about to ask you if you were gonna like keep the eggs warm until they hatched. But then I was like, wait, you probably collected those so you could eat them. Never mind. I don't know what I want to go with. I'm kind of torn. I'm worried though because we're slowly increasing the group and we're gonna need more food. So I might actually go with the food this time. I need to update my command too. Is it still linked to the other account? Literally all the shoutout commands that I have were linked to Nightbot, and there was an endless amount of them that I had. But again, Nightbot is like gone in the oblivion now. So I think what I'll do, since a lot of the people that I had shoutout commands for haven't really stopped by in a while, I think I'm just gonna pick out like a list of ones that I still want to have, and then make those specific ones onto Streamlabs. Does that make sense? So like you, of course, Shiver, like first and foremost. Are there any roosters with them or all hens? I don't know why, but I thought for some reason you were asking me and not Meg's, and I was like, I don't know. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold, for you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds. Ooh. My friend has several hens and 1 rooster and a duck. I don't know whose there are, but there's somebody that lives in my general area that has a bunch of pet ducks that are always left outside, and you have to like be really careful when you're driving, otherwise you're gonna hit one of the ducks. The chance that there are fertilized eggs. Exciting. I really was gonna ask you for real if you were gonna keep the eggs warm to hatch them. I think April should have a shout out as she's uploading and using her islands. Well, absolutely, 100%. April's gonna go on that list. She is a sweetheart, and I implore anybody that wants like very chill, very like sweet, like wholesome type of environment, especially if you love Animal Crossing, to check out April Honey. Her command no longer works because of the issues with Nightbot, but in general, I recommend that you check her out. It's very sweet. Later, if we want to start surviving, we're gonna need to start farming some food. I know, bestie. I know. I'll make some food for you. I didn't know how many to make, so just kind of guess. There. I was trying to collect it, not do this. We'll probably just unlock this though, because I need to anyways. Here, but you're good. Take your time. Oh, there's normal eggs for eating. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, the farming bundle. I do not have enough divine inspiration for that, but it's okay. Oh, wait, Shiver, while you're here, since you hadn't had a chance yet, do you want to be part of the cult? Megs, Fungus, Hannah, and then Coda are all part of the cult already. Oh, probably made a really gross noise. I'm sorry. I don't have as many animal options available as I did last time around. So forgive me for that. But as of right now, there is a deer, pig, dog, cat, cow. I said cow as I went over the fox. I love when I just know my animals so well, right? This is clearly a cow. But a fox and a cow. This worm thing. The other worm thing. And the crab with spikes. Dog, okay. And then for the color, I'm assuming you want to be blue. Do you want to be like the tealish kind of blue, the medium blue, or the dark blue? You can't really see it that well. I apologize. Yeah, here's like the tealish kind of blue. Blue dog, like bluey. Okay, so would that be more of like a medium blue then? Or like the darker blue? Because I don't know. By the way, please remember to like the live stream if you have not already. Liking the stream is completely free and it's a super duper easy way to support me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's a medium blue? Okay, gotcha. This is your traits. Oh my gosh. You're gonna be a menace. It says cynical, 15% harder to level up, and faithless, generates devotion 15% slower. Thank you, Shiver. For being a menace.
Oh.
I'm gonna have you, since you generate worship slower, clear a rubble to collect stone. There are not enough beds for all your followers. Well, I will make more. It's okay. Shiver just immediately like goes, yay, when there's another bed. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, one of you threw up. Who vomited? And why? And who pooped? You had to poop near the kitchen, just didn't you? You just had to take a big old dump right by the kitchen. How lovely. I feel like I'm starting to get like a little overwhelmed again with the stuff that's stacking up on the side. I never did find Lexi. It says read mind, interact with any follower and read their mind. Okay. Come here, Kelly. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna read your mind. His thoughts. Bad chat, boring. Must avoid them in the future. Colt has a new building. Our glorious school continues to grow. Saw poop. Gross. Someone should clean that up before someone gets ill. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, it wants me to build a farm plot, plant crops, and water the crops. Okay, that should be simple enough. Excuse me. I don't know how many of these to make, so I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat small at first. I didn't even have enough to finish completing it, but you know what? It's fine. It'll be like the Sims who just litter when there's no trash can. You'll be like the Sims that just do whatever they want at any given moment. And then for the plant crops, what seed am I gonna do? I'll water them all in just a moment. I'm only planting the berry seeds, so I honestly don't even know what else I would plant. I forgot, can I catch those spiders? All of that's done. Collect a reward from Coda. Coda's asleep, so that's gonna have to wait until the next day. But it's fine. I'm gonna do a quick scope around. Is there any other messes that need to be cleaned up? I don't think so. Whoa, oh, yes there is. Yes there is. Watch like the members of the cult wake up from me doing this. Like, sorry, just had to go mining while you were sleeping. If there's like a glare on my face right now, it's because there's an ad on my end and it's like casting like a white glare on where my camera is. I mean, it might not be doing that, but if you do see that, that's what that is. Just trying to pass the time with something productive for now. I think the night is about to end though. Whenever it does, I'm going to collect the reward from Coda, do a sermon, and then I need to perform a ritual so I can check that off my list. Coda, come here. Wow, you did it. Truly, you are without flaw. I am grateful, great leader. You're welcome. Hi, Hannah. Great leader, when times are tough, we can cook grass meals. Followers won't like it, but it beats starving. Try it now. Make Hannah eat grassy gruel. That sounds so mean, but okay. You say so. Oh, I need to go actually get some grass then. Hold on. I don't have a bunch of grass right now, though. Well, I'm gonna have to go collect some at some point. For now, though, let me do a sermon and also a ritual. Why are you getting ads? Oh, because, so basically the way that I will look at my own chat, I feel like every content creator does it a little bit differently. I have one monitor with the game, the other monitor I have my own stream pulled up on browser and it's muted, and I have it this way so that way if it's ever needed I can contribute mod actions to my own chat. It just makes it a little bit easier, especially if my mods are busier that day and like I need to step into my own chat for any reason. I finished the ice sculptures that I said yesterday on Island and Animal Crossing. Have you sent pictures on the Discord server? You should. Hello, Milo. Welcome in. Hello, Alan. Welcome in as well. And then for the rituals, let's see. I only have like the one, so we're just gonna do this. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. O-C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. I'm so tired. If you need to work because you're tired, I understand. No worries. Yeah, but I can send one. You should send pictures on the Animal Crossing channel. Indoctrinating followers is well and good, but there is so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you will increase their loyalty to you. Once they're totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Ooh. I didn't know you get ads from watching your own channel. Yeah, basically, like, even though it's like my own channel, it still treats it as somebody watching, and therefore puts on ads. Increase the followers' loyalty to level them up, and they will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Each time a follower levels up, they will generate additional devotion when at a sermon or worshiping at the shrine, so be sure to cultivate their loyalty. The reason I keep reading everything out loud is because I know some stuff is going to be cut off for you guys, or the text will be small. That, and then for me, if I read it out loud, it helps me to like retain the information a little bit better. Increase their loyalty, you can give a follower a blessing once a day when you interact with them. You can also give them gifts, complete quests for them, and perform sermons and many other actions. Take care of yourself, Megs. I need to work back out so I don't get tired easily, but pretty difficult when you're on so many different medications that prevent you. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry to hear that's been so hard. Well, I hope we're able to figure out something else that you can do for it so that way you can incorporate that in your life a little bit more since you seem to want to. I hope you make that work. I hope it goes well. And I hope that you feel better soon. that's another thing that makes me mad, Shiver. This happened like forever ago whenever I was trying to get monetized. And I just hadn't met the requirements yet. But basically, YouTube, since you're uploading content to their platform, they like hold the rights to putting in ads whenever they want regardless. No problem? Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Yeah, I agree. It's very annoying. Right now, it says on the side, it says, I still need to make Hannah eat the grassy gruel, but I don't have any yet. I need to water these. I haven't watered them yet today. A bird ate one of the crops. So rude. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't need to water them. I thought I did for some reason. Is there any messes that need to be cleaned up before I go off and I do what I gotta do? Is there anything going on around here? Yes, there is. Maybe nice. Thank you. Thank you. Of course, you're welcome. I'm sorry to hear everything's been so hard. Alright, I think I'm good. It says, interact with any follower and perform a blessing. Maybe I should do that while I'm here, actually. It would be easy. I forgot how it said to give the blessing. I genuinely do not remember. Even though it just told me, so I love whenever I just can't do this, but it's fine. Okay, went to retirement. Oh, what's back here? Acquired follower form. Ooh, you guys can start being mice. That reminds me of the DIY Ratatouille musical from TikTok years ago. Were you guys on TikTok for that? Whenever there was the Ratatouille musical? That whole situation? Because that was a fever dream. I must thank you by relieving me of my duties. You have granted me what I desire most, peace. Now that I have taught you everything you need to know, I can pass my days playing knucklebones. I have friends on their way to join me for a game or two as we speak. A rowdy bunch to be short, but I am retired and free to enjoy myself. Well, good for you, my friend. I was really on TikTok ever since it was popular. I don't really watch TikTok, to be honest, and that's completely fine. You're good. Basically, a long story short, this was like during like the height of the COVID lockdown, and a lot more people were online doing various things. And I don't remember how it originally started because it's been long enough, but you get the picture. A bunch of theater kids from all walks of life banded together and made a musical out of Ratatouille. And it was really weird. And there was like a whole digital performance for it and everything. I'm gonna leave again already because I need to go actually cut down some grass. So I can use it for the grassy gruel. Finally, let us end this. I'll be awaiting you in my temple. Come witness true power. Ooh! All right. It's like a bold move. Gonna have to check it out. I don't know where you can watch it anymore, but like it was a thing. I swear it was. Here's blade 1. A well-balanced blade dealing moderate damage. Damage 1.5. Speed is just 1. Divine Blast 1 knocks back enemies within your range while also damaging them. All right. Guess that's what we're working with. Never really liked TikTok in 2018 because it was cringe, but now it's because the content makes my brain feel like mush. I feel like there's definitely still some good stuff on there, but at the exact same time, I 100% get where you're coming from, and that's completely valid. Like, not all of it on there is like total brain rot. A lot of it is. But not all of it. Yeah, that's like the main line that I know. I feel like everybody would just go in a little stir crazy back when the Ratatouille musical was created. By the way, the music that I used today for the starting soon screen, I forgot which exact creator made the lo-fi song. Like, it's one of those things on YouTube where people will create like music that you're allowed to use as long as you credit them, but I forgot who made this particular one, so I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed, but you know what, it's fine. Claims are not as bad as strikes, and I will always say that. I mean, there wasn't a lot to do in quarantine, so why not make a DIY musical, right? You do what you gotta do. It says Master of the Art, strike hard, strike fast, strike true. Overall weapon damage increased by 1.2, and then Death's Door, hope to be turned away. When hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. Personally, I'm gonna go for Master of the Art. I need to make sure to get some grass so I can use it for the grassy gruel. Alright. Okay, I gotta go in this direction, I guess. Ooh, what's going on here? Ooh. Your persistence is beginning to annoy me, little lamb. You may think yourself clever, you may think yourself righteous in your service to him, but you should not be so trusting of the chain then. Oh well, it's too late for talk. One such as you deserves no absolution. This will not end well for you. Well, I'm still gonna try. Alright, that wasn't that bad. But where do I need to go now? Down here, I guess? I don't know. Great things to do during 2020 quarantine. Play Animal Crossing. I would dream when he was good and do a DIY musical, right? The essentials. That's all you need in life. I will never forget the drama online whenever a dream did the face reveal. I'm looking up through here to see what the easiest pathway up there is going to be. I'm going to go just upwards this route, do the combat, get to whatever the store is, and then get to the battle that's up there. By the way, because of what point I'm at in this mod, I'm gonna have to go a little bit past the normal end for stream time, being like the 2-hour approximate mark, but not by a lot. I am just gonna have to go over a little bit so that way I can finish what I'm doing. Fervor's Harvest. Grow fat on the zeal of your foes. Enemies will drop 2 times more fervor. Good to know. Okay, I'm trying to click past it, but hello? Bestie? Okay, I get that, but how do I click away? Help. The aggressive clicks. Okay, never mind, I have figured it out. I was stuck like that, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I figured it out though, don't worry. Trying to get some extra grass while I'm here. I mean, this will probably never happen, but I think it'd be fire if Animal Crossing had fighting mechanics like Stardew and Cult of the Lamb. Imagine if there was like it was like a fake combat thing and you could like practice like boxing with like the jock villagers, that would be cool. Nintendo caused the pandemics, they could sell more copies of Animal Crossing, prove me wrong. I mean, I got no proof. I got no proof. Telescope survey will one day be yours to conquer, reveal the map, or divine curse. The well within deepens, the power grows. I feel like I've seen both of these. And I swear, I feel like I chose the map one last time whenever I saw it, so I guess I'll do that. Because I saw this earlier and I clicked it, so I don't feel like I need to do it again. I don't know, maybe it was the wrong call, who knows. Not gonna worry about it now because it's too late. It is what it is. Welcome back, Hannah. The fisherman. Hey, kiddo, keep your eyes off my fishies. There ain't enough for the both of us. The best fishing can be found at Pilgrim's Passage. Where's that, you say? Let me show you. See, now get out of here. That was pretty simple. Alright, cool. Gotta take these little flowers while I'm over here. Using the chance to also cut up a bunch of the extra grass so I can hopefully use that for the grassy gruel. I still have to make some for Hannah when I get back. Where do I need to go now? I don't know which direction I just came from. I hate whenever I do that and then I just like forget automatically. Here. Ooh. Okay. It says at Bane Sword 2, a chance of poisoning enemies when attacking, damage 1.8, speed 1. Or Trader's Razor 2, damage 2.1, speed is 2. Is that better than what I have right now, though? No, it is not. I'm gonna go this way to the tarot card section and then go up to the battle afterwards. Reminder, by the way, to like the live stream, please, and thank you if you have not already. Liking the stream is completely free and it's a super duper easy way to support me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Lovers 1, heart offered, a vow made, +1 heart, or shield of faith. Take refuge in your devotion. When attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. I don't know. I don't even remember how many hearts I have right now. Sometimes whenever they're both good options, I will literally just click whichever one, just like a random one if they're both good. Remember when Ben said I'm 6'2"? That will forever be an iconic moment. I will never forget. Okay, that one looks terrible. I'm not gonna go for that. The damage for this one is really good, but the speed is like not the most ideal thing in the world. I always go for the chance to negate damage personally. I feel like I don't always go for it, but I should go for it a little bit more often whenever it's available. So, we'll see. See, the one that I was just holding, the damage isn't as good, but the speed is better. I feel like ultimately sometimes I'm willing to accept being a bit slower if I can cause more damage in one sitting. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's worth the little sacrifice. I'll check it out, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to get anything from here. Step forward, beast, from the swirling mists of chaos that surround. Allow me to regard you wholly. You carry the weight of ageless centuries upon such diminutive shoulders. I almost said soldiers. Yet what is this? It seems your stature is deceiving. A weapon is not without the hand that wields to fall enemies, to defend honor, to break chains. Let your crown take the form of one of these works of iron forged in everlasting fire. May you wield them well, promised liberator. Sure. None of these are that good. I mean, I guess I'll equip that. I don't know if I made a good choice, but whatever. Can't take it back now. Or I could, but I need to move on because I'm like running late. Where'd you go? There we go. And here we go up here. Oh, lovely. This version of it is always just so much fun to be around. Alright, got the flowers, got everything that was in here. Ooh, I got some of the seeds. One of the sleeping bags collapsed? Oh no. Good luck. Thank you. Hopefully I don't die, because I'm gonna be really mad if I do. Well, that's just lovely, isn't it? Good so far. You have taken the beating heart of a heretic. The red crown can feast upon this heart to unlock new crown abilities. Visit the altar in your temple to unleash the true power of the red crown. Play. Oh. Yeah, I have dookie memory. You'll come to know that about me. But I won anyways, and I feel like that's the important part. We love having dookie fart memory. Acquired tree stump lamb statue. Slay. I love having lamb statues. We all need lamb statues. Subscribe for a free lamb statue. The real curse was the friends we made along the way. I love that message out of context. Shiver, if you're here, can you screenshot that and put that in the highlights channel on the server? Which, by the way, no worries if you decide not to, Fungus. It's totally up to you. But you should join the Discord server. Since I have a new save file now for Cult of the Lamb, I want to do this more often. She fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. What is a shepherd without a flock? I don't know, but please hurry. I need to go feed Hannah some grass. Besties, I need to hurry so I can make you some food, do a sermon, do all the things. Making a bunch of different meals. Now I need to fix the beds. Alright, cool. The voice crack, hello. Oh no, go back. I'm actually gonna look around to see if there's any messes. Yep, like that need to be cleaned up. I'll think about it if I need to leave like 19 serves. No worries, you're completely fine. There is no pressure. I was just merely inviting you if you were interested. No worries at all. I will say though, if you decide not to join, since my schedule changes week to week here, speaking of that, let me do the command for that. It changes often, and that gets posted in both the stream schedule channel on my Discord server, and then once a week in my community tab, typically on Sunday nights or Monday mornings. Sometimes the time changes, but ultimately, one of those. I'm kind of annoyed because my crops got eaten up by birds. All right, it seems like everybody's doing a little bit better now. I'm gonna do a sermon really quick because I missed it earlier, and then I do need to head out, unfortunately. That part will never not give me blood web vibes from Dead by Daylight. Alright, save. It has already saved. Okay, cool. So with that said, I do unfortunately really need to go, but thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate that if you could. Again, reminder that I do post my schedule now in the community tab and in the stream schedule channel on Discord. If you ever at any point decide to become a channel member, please remember to connect your YouTube account to your Discord account so that way the bot can give you the role. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everybody!